What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the WWE Elite Top Picks 2026 Wave 2 set. So only two figures in this set. We have Roman Reigns and CM Punk. If you do want to watch separate reviews of these guys, they are already out on my channel, so you can go check those out. But this is going to be a full long form video reviewing both of these. I normally do separate reviews, but I feel like this is pretty much like a two-pack the way I view it. So I'm going to review them together. We got CM Punk and Roman Reigns. These look to be their best Elite figures. I can't wait to get them out, but let's take a look at the packaging. You'll see the figures front and center, their accessories, WWE logo, and image of both men. On the side, you see the same image of them. On the back, you'll see another image of them when they were in the shark cage. It kind of looks like these pictures do go together, which is really cool, actually. But you do get a description for both of them. You can pause if you need to read those. Of course, you'll see that they're the only ones in the set. Their career highlights, where they're from, height, weight, and finisher. On this side, you see the exact same images of them, and it still looks like, that they're looking at each other, which is really cool. But I can't wait to get these guys out. But the way we're going to do this, we're going to take a look at their accessories together, and then we'll run down Roman Reigns, do some comparisons, and then we'll run down CM Punk, do some comparisons with him, and then we'll compare them together, get some cool shots of them in there, and that'll pretty much be it. But in order to do that, we got to crack these guys out of their packaging, so let's do that.
Let's do this!
Here are all of their accessories. On the right side, you have CM Punk's, and on the left, we have Roman Reigns. We'll start off with Roman's. You get the We The One's hands, one in the gauntlet, and one in the normal flesh tone. Same thing with the accessory holding hands. I really do love the tribal pattern, though, on these. The black tribal pattern over the red gauntlet looks really sick, in my opinion, so I'm loving that. Two brand new head sculpts with Roman. First up, we have the smugging kind of meme one. Really cool. I think it looks just like Roman, but I think I like this one a little bit more. I think they both look like Roman equally enough, but obviously I would use this one more. But this one actually I think does work for base Roman Reigns as well. But this is the main one right here that I'm going to be using on him. And these figures are so awesome because they're based off this specific moment, but they're really good base figures for each other. So they're awesome. But we'll take a look at Punk's head sculpts too. The meme one with the eye rolling is really awesome. Again, I feel like they resemble Punk equally, but I'm going to be using this one the most with the long slick back hair on the thicker beard. Awesome. Really nice t-shirt. It is stretchy. Really like the designs on both sides. And then you just get same, sculpted wrist tape with the red cross for the fisted hands and the accessory holding hands. And lastly, the handshaking hands. I don't want to separate them because I just got them on and they were really hard to connect, but I was able to get them on there. So definitely not going to be separating these as there's really no need to, but they fit really well on both figures. So loving that. But let's take a close look at Roman Reigns first. Now, let's take a closer look at the actual figure. We already went in depth on the head sculpt. I love it. It does sit well on the body, which is awesome. But the new torso is going to be the main selling point, I think. I absolutely love it. It's completely new sculpted. I thought it was the Jinder Mahal one, but it is not. I actually really like how it, fits for Roman. You can see his body right there. It perfectly represents it. All the tattoos still fit nice on there. There was no need to change the arm, so of course they did not here. So arm size is still perfect for Roman. I really love the gauntlets, like I said earlier, with the new, tribal patterns over the red gauntlet is absolutely awesome. My arm is a little loose on this side, but it's not the worst. If anything, I'll put a rubber band in there to tighten it up. But you can still see the back tattoo still looks awesome, even over this torso. Same leg mold that we've been seeing as always. And then the boots are the older boot mold. So actually, this might be new. I don't remember ever seeing this boot mold, but it's on the old style of articulation. So yeah, this Roman Reigns is just the best Roman I think we've seen yet. Now we'll run a quick articulation test on this Roman Reigns. The head can rotate all the way around. He can look down. He cannot look down, actually, or up, unfortunately. But the arm can go up about that much. Let's put it back a little bit stiff all the way around. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, hand can rotate and hinge. Very smooth. Ab crunch is decent. Not the best, but it's a little bit better than what we've been seeing from Mattel figures. Torso can rotate all the way around. Leg can kick up about that much. He can do the splits. You do get the upper thigh cut. Double jointed knees. Not too stiff, luckily. So, it's very good articulating Roman Reigns, but boot can rotate all the way around. You do get the old ankle articulation and a very smooth toe pivot. So this articulation is insane. And even just look at this Roman Reigns figure. Yeah, I'm calling it now. This is the best Roman Reigns figure I think we've ever seen. Before we actually dive into comparisons, I just wanted to get an older Roman Reigns in here so you can just see the torso difference. This is a night and day difference for me, man. Look at these two torsos. This captures Roman's body and physique way better than this. Not that this was bad, but dude, just look at the difference. This is a much better Roman Reigns figure by far. Even the head sculpts. I actually do want to do some quick, head sculpts that we can take a look at on this torso before we, do the actual comparison. So let's take a look at the smiling one real quick. This is a little bit high, actually. That's not bad, actually. I don't know. I think I'm going to stick with the regular one, though. I actually do really like that smiling head sculpt, though. And then we also have that one head sculpt from the basic. I believe this is going to be on the Elite 126, so we can take a look at it on here. And that's really good, actually. I actually like that a lot because this one's beard is a little bit bigger. You can kind of see just, the haircut if you wanted to see that. But I actually like this head sculpt a lot. I think I'm still going to leave it with the regular one, but this on the Elite 126 is going to be really, really cool to see. For our first bit of comparisons with Roman Reigns, here we have him next to the Elite SummerSlam 2025 Roman and the Elite Series 117 Roman Reigns. For our next bit of comparisons, here we have him next to the Big Dog Roman Reigns and a Gold Gauntlet Older Top Picks Roman Reigns. For the next round of comparisons, here we have him next to my favorite Roman, the TMNT Shredder. And I know this isn't the right one, but we have the Ultimate Edition Series 27 CM Punk for now. Next round, we've got the Elite Series 117 Seth Rollins and the Elite Series 119 Braun Breaker. Next up, we have the Raw Tag Team Champions, the Usos. We have the Elite 114 Chase Jimmy and the Elite 114 Standard Jey Uso. And the last round of comparisons, we have the SmackDown exclusive Ultimate Edition Jacob Fatu and the brand new Ultimate Edition Cody Rhodes. Now we can actually take a closer look at the figure. We'll start off with the head sculpt. We already went in depth on it. I think it is the perfect CM Punk head sculpt. The main selling point is, of course, the brand new torso. It's amazing. This is the first CM Punk with his torso. And I believe the second one is going to be the Punkonomics Punk, because we haven't seen any other, CM Punks with his torso yet. So I believe the Punkonomics one is going to be the next one. But I actually didn't even hate the Daniel Bryan torso for Punk. Never really even complained about it. But now seeing these two side by side, this is definitely more accurate for CM Punk. So loving that. You do, of course, get the sculpted on wrist tape and hand tape. The elbow pad, all the tattoo details are still there except for the Pepsi and the Cobra, of course. Even on the back, you see all the tattoos. No neck tattoo. Don't know what that's about. I think I read somewhere that he removed that. So maybe he did, but I could be just completely wrong. But the trunks look amazing with the red and the white and gray camouflage over the black gear. So that's really sick. I believe these are the same legs we've been seeing for CM Punk. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they look pretty much the exact same to me. And then the kick pads also have that amazing detail. So really cool gear for CM Punk. And overall, just an amazing figure with a torso and the head sculpt. So I'm loving this Punk. To really determine if this is the best CM Punk, we're going to do an articulation test. So the head can rotate all the way around. He can't look, he can kind of look up, but the hair kind of inhibits that. And then he can't really look down, I'm going to be honest. But the arm can go up about that much all the way around. You do get the bicep swivel, the double jointed elbows, hand can rotate and hinge, which is really nice. Ab crunch is, standard for Mattel figures, nothing too crazy. Torso can rotate all the way around. Leg can kick up very nice, and he can do the splits, upper thigh cut, double jointed knees. The boot can rotate right here. And you do get the ankle rocker. This is the newer ankle articulation, which is really, really nice. So I think, this has to be the best CM Punk. Buttery smooth, the new torso, the new head sculpt. And it's on a good gear, too, the new head sculpt and torso. Like, this is a gear I've been wanting for Punk for a while. So this is just absolutely amazing. But it is now time to take a look at some comparisons with Mr. Punk. So here he is up next to his Elite 113 figure. And here he is up next to his Elite Top Picks figure. Here we go with our next bit of comparisons. We have the AEW Punk in the tights and the Ultimate Edition Series 27. You can see what I was talking about with the drug-free tats fading away, unfortunately. So completely understandable why they didn't include it with this figure. Next up, we actually have the Elite Series 117 Seth Rollins and the Elite Series 115 Chase Drew McIntyre. Now you can see I try to get CM Punk with the arms crossed pose, but you really can't do that, unfortunately, because he does have a bigger chest. But I think the new torso is worth the sacrifice. Next up, we have the Elite Series 119 Ethan Page figure, if you guys remember their feud, their mini feud in NXT, I guess. And then you have the Elite Series 102 Gunther. And next up, we have some of Punk's recent challengers in the Elite Series 119 Braun Breaker and the Elite Series 107 Finn Balor. And finally, you know we had to compare these two. They pretty much come in pairs. Here he is with Roman Reigns. We got them both rolling their eyes here. They look absolutely amazing. But that is going to do it for these two figures. In my opinion, these are two of the best figures Mattel has ever made. That is definitely the best CM Punk, and this is definitely the best Roman Reigns. I really have no flaws at all with the Roman. The Punk, I just hate that he doesn't have the drug-free tats, but at the same time, I get it, and it's not a problem with this figure specifically. We've had that problem over and over previous figures. And his Ultimate Edition Series 27 did have the tats, and they faded off anyway, so until they resolve that issue, I guess we're not going to be getting CM Punk with the drug-free tats, but two of the best figures Mattel has ever made. These are truly game changers for both of Roman and Punk's figures going forward. But I did get these guys from Amazon, so I do highly recommend you pick both of them up because they were retail and they came very, very fast. But if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
I'm blessed, highly favored. I'm blessed, highly favored. I'm blessed.